Hey, what is going on YouTube? Aaron here. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. And guys, we've got an informative one for you guys here in today's video. And in today's video, the social media pages, this one being the Facebook page here, has left us a secret message in one of their recent videos here. And well, there's a little bit more to this than you might think. Initially, when I first saw this a few days ago, I thought it was just talking about potentially another aircraft carrier or bombs, or something of that sort, maybe the hybrid line, the Japanese hybrids or something like that. However, a few people smarter than I in the comments were quick to note that the USS LAFFEY here, Mr. Berg is actually a friend of the channel, that the USS LAFFEY survived being hit by 6 kamikazes, 4 bombs, and earned herself 5 battle stars for her service. She made it through World War II, and you can still visit her today. And just an excellent display here, which you can kind of get in the end of this message, still standing. So 6 kamikaze hits, 4 bomb hits, and 5 service stars. So I was a little bit interested, and I was also looking for the ship stats, and I couldn't find them on the Wikipedia page. However, I did find this Wikipedia page, which take Wikipedia information as you will. And they have the kamikaze assault. On April 15th here, LAFFEY was assigned to Radar Picket Station 1, about 30 miles north of Okinawa, and joined in repulsing an air attack. In total, 13 enemy aircraft were down that day. The next day, the Japanese launched another air attack with some 50 planes. And basically, this goes on to just tell you that the USS LAFFEY pretty much lived, survived, we'll call it, an insane onslaught of Japanese kamikazes, bombs, strafing, and basically was just an American badass destroyer. Just to finish it off, it basically epitomizes the American, just mentality of never enough guns. But after surviving being damaged by 4 bombs, 6 kamikaze crashes, and strafing fire that killed 32 and wounded 71, Assistant Communications Officer Lieutenant Frank Manson asked Captain Friedrich Beckton here if he thought they'd have to abandon ship, to which he snapped, "No, I'll never abandon ship as long as a single gun will fire," which is just, basically just an American way of saying fuck you. So, hoorah, or whatever they would say in the Navy. But it just makes you proud to be an American there. But we do have the World of Warships gamer blog here, which gives us a brief rundown. I couldn't find the Wikipedia page. It's also, I'm trying to do this very quickly here, but the USS LAFFEY is a main battery-focused destroyer with 127 millimeter guns. And they do have I'm guessing they will give it a ready rack or a burst fire, which is maybe why they were testing the Spanish cruisers, because this ship does have the burst fire mode on PC. Now, I'm not exactly sure that's going to work here, because it looks like it has a long reload time, and I really don't want to be caught in a destroyer v destroyer engagement with like a burst fire. But it could work out for the better. It could, I don't know how it's going to work, but the armor here is 18 on PC, and again, these could change, so they're most likely to change, at least in some way. 18,500 hit points, and you're a tin can with your armor there. Main battery has a max range of 12.4 kilometers. It'll probably be less for our game, so keep that in mind. With a 3-second reload and a 180 turn time of 7.2. HE shells have they're decent here. They're American HE. You just have that quick rate of fire. So couple that with 18,000 max damage, which you will almost never get. I don't think there's any ship that a destroyer can citadel, with the exception of like a tier 5 carrier or something like that. So the most important part of this is your fire chance. They have it listed as burn probability, which is 5% here, which is maybe a touch low. I'll have to double check my American destroyers for that. But the thing about these destroyers and most destroyers at higher tiers is if you catch a ship, any ship, battleship, cruiser, or even destroyer broadside with 127s, you should switch to AP. The AP on medium armor belts and sort of lower armor you'll be getting full penetrations, and with a 3-second reload, you'll get 4, 5, 6K per salvo, if depending on the number of shell hits, obviously. But the AP at from lower caliber guns on medium to low armor there, it does a lot. Now again, the alternative fire mode, the burst fire, I'm not exactly sure if and how that's going to work, or again, even if we'll have it. But depth charges, not yet. I say not yet. Hopefully not ever. But I just know. We just know it's coming at some point because it'll sell, and that's what it is. Torpedoes, you have, according to this this website here, only 8-kilometer range. So you're definitely going to be a gun-focused destroyer, as most American destroyers are, but even less so than the Gearing and the Sumner there. And the LAFFEY is a Sumner class, I believe, and it's also a Tier 10 on PC. So yeah, it was an Allen M. Sumner class, so similar design to the Tier 8 Sumner there, with maybe a few differences. And she did get 2x5 of them as well, with the 18,000 max damage there, and a 140-second reload time. So you're really going to be focused on the guns, just like with most American destroyers, but you are fairly limited. I'm guessing the AA defense is going to be extensive, given her history there. She'll probably have a defensive AA consumable, but let's go ahead and look at that. The short range and the mid range here, it's really tough to judge how well that transfers over to Legends, because some ships will have 100 AA rating, but their DPS is low, all things considered. So mobility 35 or 36.5 there, nice turning circle and rudder. Visibility 7.4, which is, again, you have to relate these back to Legends, so probably like 5.4, 5.5 maybe on Legends here. Damage control, party, specialized repair teams, smoke generator, and defensive AA fire. So as we thought there, that'll probably be the 4 that we're given, unless we're given some unique burst fire method there. But shout out to the people who got this on the Facebook page, and for those in my Discord who let me know. So it looks like the LAFFEY is coming. It may be the campaign. I wouldn't be surprised if this is a Tier 8. However, she's a Legendary or a Tier 10 on PC. So yeah, I kind of want this as like a Legendary here. Let's go ahead and watch this. So yeah, just American destroyers are so good looking to me. I'm definitely biased, but shout out to this website as well. I'm just pirating all of their stuff for this video. But yeah, that's it. Let me know you guys' thoughts down below. Are you excited for this? Are you don't want another destroyer? And again, this isn't even a torpedo-focused destroyer, but you will be melting if this thing catches you within its smoke screen and has some vision there. So yeah, love you guys. Have a great weekend. This will probably be Friday before this is out, but we'll catch you guys maybe tonight, tomorrow night on stream. AA Run out. Peace.